Big game breakdown. Let's go to the association for Monday night and talk about the Milwaukee Bucks and the Houston Rockets. Right now, looking at the free WagerTalk live odds screen, -3 / -3.5 for Milwaukee. I'd say more 3.5s than 3. That is a split line. If you want the Bucks, lay 3. If you want the Rockets, take 3.5. Both widely available. Total in this game sitting 224 right now. Let me be very clear. The Milwaukee Bucks are 4-9 straight up. In the East, the weaker of the two conferences, if the playoffs started today, the Bucks would not be in the play-in game. They won at Philly on opening night. Since then, they've been favored 8 times. They've covered twice. 5 straight up losses as favorites. And bigger favorites, -4, -6.5, -8.5, -9, all straight up losses. They're number 18 in offensive efficiency, number 17 in defensive efficiency, and number 24 in rebound rate. Giannis is still a superstar. The next 3 best players on the team, you have a really old-looking Damian Lillard, you have a bench player in Bobby Portis, and you have I'm starting to look old too, Brook Lopez at center. This is not an elite team. The bench has been outplayed all year, and it's not like you need me to tell you how consistently underachieving Doc Rivers coach teams have been. Remember, the Bucks went 17-19 down the stretch last year. They're 4-9 this year. They ain't no good. And the markets don't seem to be paying attention to the actual product, not the expectation. And meanwhile, here's Giannis's quote. I think the last 5 or 6 games we've been playing good basketball. Guys are competing. I just love to see it. The last 6 games, they do have 3 wins. They beat Utah, Toronto, and Detroit in overtime. Houston, the season high point total yesterday, season best margin of victory in the win over Chicago, which is what you want when you're playing the first of back-to-backs. All 5 starters, less than 29 minutes in that ball game. They've won 5 straight. They've won 7 of their last 8. Fred VanVleet, we're just finding our rhythm. We got off to a shaky start, but we're finding our flow. And right now, we've got it in a good place. We got to stay locked in and focused. Worth noting, I talked about Milwaukee's crappy stats. Houston, number 1 in the NBA in rebound rate. Number 3 in defensive efficiency, number 17 in offensive efficiency. They're better in all 3 categories than Milwaukee, and they're catching points. Well, not in my world, they're not. Give me the Houston Rockets plus the 3.5 in Milwaukee on Monday night. Appreciate the likes, appreciate the follows, appreciate the comments very, very much. Best of luck with all your plays on Monday night.